Hello everyone, hi there, I'm Dr. Eugene from Mini Child Specialist Clinic. Today, I'm going to talk to you about one of the commonest questions that I have from parents, and that is how to improve my child's digestion. Well, before we can talk about digestion issues, let's understand a bit what is digestion in the first place. Digestion is the process of breaking down complex macronutrients, namely your protein, your carbohydrate, and fats into smaller and simpler forms, which is then absorbed to provide nutrition. This is done by a series of complex enzyme process starting from your stomach all the way to your intestines. Digestion issues happen when there's difficulty breaking down these substances. Well, this can be due to various factors, especially in a child's developing gut. Example would be, it can be inherent in the child itself, such as low levels of enzymes and poor gut microflora, where the bad bacteria overcomes the good bacteria. And another common issue is dietary, where food choices, complex, less digestible foods are consumed daily, such as processed and modified foods. In some cases, diseases such as inflammatory bowel syndrome and gut infections such as colitis can also lead to bad gut health, causing disturbance in all previously mentioned and lead to digestion issues. Unfortunately, a child who has digestion issues typically can experience very discomforting symptoms such as abdominal pain, poor appetite, difficulty passing motion, vomiting, and in even some cases, the growth of a child may be affected. Now, this is quite common for a child to face these issues, and it's reported to be as common as 1 in 5 children. Well, from my explanation of digestion earlier and what affects it, the same way of applying this understanding, we can improve the condition. First of all, the choice of food plays a role to not overburden your digestion. A well-rounded, balanced diet containing carbohydrates, proteins, and fats in the appropriate portion is important. The most balanced proportion that we suggest is 50, 25, and 25%. If there is an imbalance, such as an excessively oily food or too high amount of carbs, it can hamper digestion. Additionally, regularly taking good amounts of fibers, vitamins, minerals help to maintain a healthy gut. There is a role of supplementing your gut with good bacteria such as probiotics as well. In terms of infection, hygienic food preparation and clean water practices are also equally important to keep harmful bacteria out to prevent gut infections. If digestion issues are severe and impairing growth, a consult is necessary to determine any underlying cause, and a team of gastroenterologists, nutritionists, and therapists may help. Colic is a common digestive issue that affect many children. As a matter of fact, now we understand that colic itself is not only a digestion issue, but it's a complex interaction between gut, digestion, and the developing brain, where digestion actually is perceived to be pain, and unfortunately is very distressing to children. Now, how can we help children through colic? Well, I have to be entirely honest here, and there is no cure itself for colic. It tends to improve as the child grows. Now, getting the child and of course the parents through this distressing phase is a challenge. And there are non-medical as well as medical measures that can reduce its severity. Examples of non-medical methods are what we call distracting ways, such as a tummy massage, soothing your child, comforting, and pacifying. This helps to distract them from the discomfort. Medically, there is also a role of probiotics as a means to improve the gut microflora. This does help to reduce severity of colic in some cases. How can the type of milk choice affect digestion in children such as goat's milk? Well, milk is the one and only balanced nutrition during a child's early development. Nowadays, with current technological advances, formula is very safe for consumption and most children take them well. However, as every child is different, some children may encounter issues such as digestibility and not to mention palatability as well, as formulations such as goat's milk are some option in such cases, where there are some studies that show goat's milk protein content is easier digestible.